Hello and welcome to our presentation. As you know, our topic in social studies is on the colonies. Our colony is North Carolina. A brief history is that North Carolina was once joined with South Carolina. Together they were called Carolina, but that didn't last. In 1712, Carolina was split into North and South Carolina. In 1729, they became royal colonies. There are three types of colonies. The New England colonies, located in the northern colonies. The middle colonies, located in the middle section of the states. And the last but not least, in southern colonies, located in south part of the colony lands. The reason for colonies is because the citizens from England wanted to have a free way of life. Some people came for the right to practice their religion freely. Some came for many other different reasons.
North Carolina had very good fertilizer. That's why it's known for growing and harvesting crops, even cash crops. Cash crops are crops that are grown to make a profit out of growing and selling them. Some of the crops that were grown in North Carolina are indigo, rice, and tobacco. King Charles II thought that the colony was too big. This is why it was split. North Carolina had very few slaves because only the wealthy people had slaves, and most of North Carolina's population wasn't wealthy. In fact, most of them were farmers who were always working. Their main water source was to get it from the ocean, but sometimes they got it from the rivers. In 1653, North Carolina was founded by William Berkeley, and his reason for claiming the land was for farming. Over time, North Carolina became overpopulated, mostly near the ocean shore. The usual household was a log cabin with a brick chimney.
Also, in the southern colonies, there are Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland. In the middle colonies, there are Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and New York. And the last part, the New England colonies, there are Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine, and another area that was part of New York and New Hampshire. The main religion in North Carolina was Catholics, Christians, and Anglicanism. In 1778, the British began a new campaign in the southern colonies. They had two goals. First, they planned to capture the south colonies with help from the areas with many loyalists. Second, they planned to move north to take back the middle colonies and New England colonies. At first, the plan worked. The British kept taking our land in the colonies' land. This didn't last, and years later we became a country called USA. In conclusion, North Carolina was, is, and forever a great colony and state.
Come live in our colony and state because it has a wonderful history.